Investors, experts, and fans alike rush to understand the most recent breaking news. The cryptocurrency industry is humming with an unparalleled level of excitement. As Ripple's confirmed initial public offering, IPO, is formally announced, headlines around the world are blazing. The company is scheduled to debut on the Nasdaq on June 30th for an astounding $1,000, 0 cents per share, a price point that is drawing attention from the financial industry. For Ripple, this announcement represents more than just a significant milestone. For the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem, it might be a significant turning point that ushers in a new era of institutional involvement and widespread adoption. It's crucial to stand back and consider Ripple's past, as well as the function of its digital asset, XRP, in order to completely appreciate the scope and the significance of this development. With a reputation for dependability and cutting-edge technology, Ripple Labs, the creative firm that created XRP, has long established itself as a world leader in blockchain-based payment systems. With its initial public offering, IPO, Ripple is set to advance its goal of upending established banking systems by offering quicker and more cost-effective cross-border transactions. Ripple's original digital asset, XRP, has frequently been in the crosshairs of regulators, particularly since the SEC case that cast doubt on its authenticity for years. Insider sources, however, claim that the SEC is reportedly dropping penalties and permitting Ripple to move forward with its IPO debut, potentially ending that dispute as part of a significant regular breakthrough. A recent insider leak claims that there are rumors circulating around a possible price of $1,000, 0 cents per Ripple share, with each share supposedly worth 1,000 XRP coins. Accordingly, the value of XRP is an incredible $1,000, 0 cents per coin. In the present cryptocurrency market, such a valuation is nearly unthinkable, and the news has shocked the community. This price point might be a life-altering bonanza for the typical XRP bearer, transforming even little portfolios into enormous riches in a single day. Investors throughout the world are excited and hopeful about the prospect of such a sharp rise. Imagine having a few thousand XRP, which might be valued less than $10, 0 cents each today, and then having them suddenly turn into millions of dollars worth of assets. Most people find it difficult to understand the magnitude of this possible gain. Though unconfirmed and not yet verified by regulatory bodies, the leaked SEC Form S1 has further increased the conjecture and excitement about XRP's future. A key document that businesses submit in order to register securities for public offerings is SEC Form S1, and its online debut has ignited the cryptocurrency community, stoking expectations of impending institutional recognition and legitimacy. More than just a financial event, this IPO may signal the beginning of a new era in which cryptocurrencies and conventional finance coexist harmoniously. Ripple's listing on the Nasdaq would increase its legitimacy, improve liquidity, and attract institutional investors who have been wary of the company up to this point because of regulatory uncertainty. This IPO has the potential to have a huge cascading impact, pushing digital assets into conventional finance and perhaps inspiring other crypto companies to follow similar routes. The XRP Army, the devoted organization of XRP supporters worldwide, has expressed joy and hope in the very favorable community response. Posts assessing the IPO's effects, forecasting price spikes, and offering advice on how to optimize profits are all over social media platforms. Although there is no denying the momentum behind this news, other experts caution that insider information and leaks should be confirmed by official pronouncements. It represents a turning point that many have been anticipating for years, the increasing recognition of cryptocurrencies as a legitimate, regulated asset class. Examining the potential ramifications in greater detail, the IPO may cause the crypto industry's power dynamics to change. Frequently eclipsed by Bitcoin and Ethereum, XRP has the potential to become a major force with practical applications, regulatory acceptance, and support from conventional finance. This might draw in a flood of institutional capital, spur innovation, and promote government and bank adoption. Furthermore, the IPO might spur collaborations and fresh applications that broaden Ripple's ecosystem beyond payments to include DeFi and NFTs. In an effort to forecast how this IPO would impact market dynamics, financial professionals are already analyzing a number of scenarios. In comparison to XRP's prospective market capitalization after the token is widely acknowledged and liquid on the Nasdaq, some argue that the IPO price is conservative. Others draw attention to dangers like market volatility, potential regulatory obstacles, and technological difficulties Ripple may face. However, most people agree that the IPO would mark a significant turning point in the mainstreaming of cryptocurrencies. The timing of this announcement must also be taken into account. The days before the IPO will be crucial, and June 30 is quickly approaching. Investors need to keep a tight eye out for any official announcements from regulatory agencies, Ripple, and the Nasdaq. There may be large price swings as a result of the market's expected quick and dramatic reactions. As you are aware, exchanges may encounter high volumes and even brief outages. So yes, being ready is crucial in this situation. Additionally, this IPO news raises some significant considerations regarding the future of digital assets. Will further cryptocurrency follow in Ripple's footsteps and join conventional stock exchanges? What impact will this have on international regulatory frameworks? And will this lead to a surge of digital currencies supported by the government, or even encourage other businesses to pursue comparable legitimacy? Investors, regulators, and the market will all be keenly monitoring these questions. To be honest, this announcement may cause current XRP holders to reassess their holdings. It's possible that those who have persevered through all the court cases will eventually be rewarded. Before the IPO, new investors may rush to purchase XRP in the hopes of riding the price surge, but in all honesty, the community must remain on guard against fraud and false information, which do, in fact, frequently surface around these well-known events. In conclusion, Ripple's verified Nasdaq IPO at $1,000 0 cents per share, which translates to a $1,000 0 cents valuation per XRP token, may well be one of the most revolutionary developments in cryptocurrency history. The entire cryptocurrency community is captivated by this news because it combines regulatory innovations, enormous financial potential, and the possibility of widespread adoption. Regardless of your level of experience, interest in cryptocurrency, or even just casual observation, you should pay close attention to this trend. It will be crucial to stay informed, exercise caution, and think strategically as the June 30th IPO launch approaches in order to manage the opportunities and hazards that lie ahead. This is actually a narrative about the future of finance, not just about Ripple or XRP. We appreciate you taking the time to go through this in-depth analysis of Ripple's IPO confirmation and the various aspects that surround it. We hope the information was helpful and that it gave you a clearer idea of what Ripple's next moves might entail for the financial and technological landscape. As the story continues to develop, make sure to check back for further updates as things are changing rapidly. Just a brief reminder, before making any investing decisions, always think about your own financial circumstances, consult financial professionals, and conduct your own research. In this quickly changing economy, keep in mind to be cautious and never invest more than you can afford to lose. The cryptocurrency sector is expanding quickly, with new opportunities and advancements appearing nearly daily. And to be honest, we're seeing history unfold. We appreciate your participation in this adventure and encourage you to remain informed and intrigued. Notice, this move is intended solely for informational and educational reasons. It isn't financial guidance. Before making any investing decisions, please conduct your own research and speak with a financial advisor.